I told them always the same thing. My life is not what you see, because many people take the life of the people and they base their life on Instagram. So they see free picture, but I'm not posting the picture of myself washing the dishes. I'm not idiot.
Join the journey, stay for a while.
Hey there! Welcome to another episode of KohPhanCast. Before I introduce my guest, I'm gonna have a little disclaimer about this episode. I kind of messed up the footage. Some of it got deleted while editing. And I needed to make some stretches in order to make it look the best possible. So take it easy on me. That's me talking straight from my insecurities about it. And I decided that if I do this project, I'm gonna do it the best I can and the most honest I can be about it. So let's go. My next guest is the owner of Container restaurant here on the island. Great place, beautiful place. I love it very much. He's a good friend of mine. He's an amazing person. He will always tell the truth straight to your face. Welcome, my good friend, Andrea Casti. Enjoy the show. You want to do headphones or no headphones? You want to keep your hair like that?
You are the boss.
No, like, if you want, we can do. If you don't want, like, if you want your hair to show, like...
No, I paid for that, so
You-
yeah.
Okay.
So let's show it.
So
No, we
Jack-
can do with you have to put all the stuff. No,
I have everything, bro.
So it's high level here. We are not.
Bro, we're professional. We're not
yeah,
playing
okay.
games. We're not playing games,
We're not
bro.
playing games.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's.
So let's. I don't want to make any.
Any
You
what?
know, I'm so scared about when I see stuff like this.
Nah,
because I
don't
don't want
be.
to broke.
Don't be. It's all good.
Because I don't want to even touch because
It's
I'm
all
scared of
good, bro.
broke
Don't be.
stuff, break stuff, and
Don't be. It's all good. Easy money.
this.
Just keep it like kind of. You can just grab the arm, yes, all the way to you, and just try to keep it like on distance, like something like a fist from your face. Yeah, exactly. You're not the first one to do it like that.
So like this is good.
A little bit closer. A little bit closer. Just a
Closer or less?
Just no, yeah, that's good.
Like this. Yeah.
Yes, that
Oh, my
works. well.
fucking voice is so weird and
No, it's all good, bro. It's all good. Just feel comfortable. Everything that you don't want to be inside, like if you say something stupid, like we can cut it off. You are going to say something stupid for sure, you know, but you
that's
know,
me.
it is what it is.
Tell me where I have to watch somewhere.
You
or
just
watch
looking
you?
at me.
Okay, just
we're
look.
talking. All this shit doesn't exist.
Okay.
Nobody cares about who's listening to it.
Okay.
It's only me and you here. I'm just gonna do something like that to. That's synchronizing everything.
That?
Yeah.
Chuck?
Yeah, you know, like
Chuck
I can.
Sinjira?
Mm-hmm,
Okay.
definitely.
Let's go.
So I want to start by complimenting you, bro.
About what?
Little bit closer to you.
About what?
Yes. About the fact that like I've been watching you for some time now, and like you have some qualities that I always wanted to have myself, you know? You really don't care about what anyone says. You really like don't put away what you think about someone, you know? If you don't like
true.
someone, they're going to know it. You
Yeah.
know? And
Yeah.
like you are not afraid to say your truth. You do not like give a fuck about anything, you know? You are loyal to yourself, and that's admirable, bro. You know, even that every morning I see you and every morning you're like, "Oh, fuck this. I don't want to do this anymore," you know? Like fuck the gym, fuck this, and you keep showing up every morning, you know? That says something about you. Have you ever been like that, or it's something that you got to learn?
I mean,
Closer to your
it's depend if you count this like a quality for real or
It is a quality,
because
listen.
many time of my life this was not a quality at all.
Okay.
It
So at what point in your life?
it created me many problem. The fact that many time I can just shut up because when I want to say something I don't keep it. I say and
Yeah.
by the time I learn how to say the things, because there is always a way to say the things.
Mm-hmm.
You have to say it if you are in your right, if you think that's what you're saying is right, and if you think that you are in the right position and that's what you are saying is the right things to say, but the way I used before was maybe not the best one.
Yeah, you do have to
And,
get.
and that's created me a lot of problem in my past. But it's not ever.
It's like also
nothing
from the
too-
other
too
side.
bad.
That's
I
a
mean-
problem. That can be a problem also from the other side, because if you don't say what you really think and what you really want to say, you get stuck with the thought. Like I had it happen so many times to myself.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
get stuck with the, I should
Yeah.
said this and I didn't say
Yeah.
this, and if I said this, that
But
would
for
be-
example, for me, especially when I used to work, I lose so many jobs because of that. Because maybe I was not really happy about some situation, so I have to point my finger and say, "Oh, the fuck you're doing? This is not
Yeah.
right. It's not the right way to do
Maybe-
it." And then it cost me.
you lost the job, but you stayed loyal to yourself, which I think is far more
Yeah,
important.
But sometimes you have just to shut up,
Yeah.
and
Give me an example,
I can give you 100 of it.
please. That's why I'm here for.
No, man.
You want to go sleep early, but I have all the time in the world.
I mean, an example of. I mean, I was always the one who fight for the tips. In a way, there was a manager at the time in Monaco that he was a very bastard, Christophe.
You don't have to go into
No,
names
no,
and everything.
I don't care. I don't care. I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
even
yeah.
say the
I'm
name.
gonna do a beep.
He know that
Yeah.
we don't like each other.
He knows,
so-
he knows.
He know we don't like each other. That was one of the reasons, because the guy basically did nothing every fucking day, and we were there working and just, I mean, working hard. And this guy used to take our tips all the time, like the 10 points of all the package of the tips, and we used to take 5 points. So it was like not fair. And I was not happy at all at the time. So
And
I
you're a
used-
justice warrior.
I was there to make justice for me and my co-workers, and yeah, it was funny. We have some clash very, very often, and that was one of the reason. For example, that's make me like shine a little bit in front of my boss that recognized me, because if it was not for that, maybe if I would stay in the dark. I mean, in a high position, don't talk. Nobody see you as well. Sometimes you have to
Yeah,
to
to be out there.
To be something different, to be a little bit someone different.
And also as a
to be
kid, you remember
anyone.
stuff like that?
Pardon?
Also as a kid, you remember stuff like that? Always out there, always like...
I mean, as a kid, I was a little bit, a little bit, how I can say. I mean, yeah, as well. Even at school, when I play football, it's always been like this. I never been someone who can keep what you have to say. If I have to say, I was never happy about some situation. People always know that.
Yeah, and I was on the exact other side, I was the quiet kid. I was the one that always kept what he thinks inside, So seeing someone like you that is always outside, always speaks his mind. Like these years I'm doing much better, yeah. I speak my mind, everything, but I remember where I came from, and I try to understand, like, how does someone get born like this, Like it's probably something that your parents gave you. Do you remember some...
No, totally the opposite. My family is I remember my father was the completely opposite. Someone who liked to, like I can say, just to keep the calm, sometimes to avoid the argument, to avoid the problems. My mother as well, they always teach me the opposite. It's just a fact. You have how you have it or you don't have it. Sometimes. Even 2 days ago, I was in a restaurant. There was some people who was just smoking and throwing me like the ash like this.
Oh my God.
It's something I cannot keep. I have
Of
to say,
course.
oh, stop.
It's like coming to your living room and like...
It's something I have to say. It's like, stop. What you doing? Like you don't see there is other people.
Some people
That's
just
it.
don't think about things like that,
I mean, no. Many people will just avoid the situation and say nothing. You just come back home and say, oh, that stupid people were smoking. They have no.
Yeah, like
no
avoid the
respect.
conflict.
We have no respect for the older people and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm someone who is very respectful, but I don't like people who doesn't respect you, like everybody. And I think it's normal when you to react. To
Absolutely.
Just react. You know what I mean? When someone disrespects you, you have to react. That's it.
100%. And
That's it.
do you remember the first time you left Italy?
Oh yeah.
Like to travel?
Yeah. Yes. So very young Andrea, around 20 years old. Yeah, left the island with the dream. I left the island with the dream. Yeah, no, I mean, where I grew up, it's a place, very nice place, but it's a place that doesn't give you any future. I mean, in terms of career, in terms of any kind of future. If you want a life where you want to discover what's going to happen, what's happening around you,
Yeah.
you have to take a fly and go away from that island. So for me, since I was a child, it was something I want to do, that to leave the island, to try to discover.
Which island are you from?
Sardinia, from Sardinia, yeah. And yeah, so when I was 20, I start to travel around and start traveling many countries in Europe, and then I finish here, just 3 years ago. Yeah, I can say that's that important, something that give me this chance to travel and to discover different countries and to work in this great country. It's because my background from hospitality always helped me to
go up.
And I mean, it's easy to change your job when you are a waiter.
Yeah, you can walk here, you can walk there.
It's easier if you are engineer, mechanic. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's easier as well, but
Yeah, for sure.
it's not that easier. I mean, you can just print a CV, go in the main street of the city where you're living. There are for sure some
Yeah.
restaurants, and you can say, okay, I can wash the dish for start. I can just
And go up the ranks.
yeah, and that's what I did.
And you always thought you were going to leave Italy? Like, was it always in your mind? Like, how did you discover this place, KohPhanCast?
But Copenhagen was just I don't even know why. It was just.
How did you first heard of it?
It was just a island in the map that I saw it and I say, okay, let's check it out. That's it.
Really?
I didn't know anything about Copenhagen.
And then you packed your shit and you came here?
The story is a little bit longer because I used to come to Thailand for holidays before, so I was traveling Thailand a little bit as well. But
So you already been here before?
I never been in Copenhagen before,
okay.
and it was the part that I actually didn't see before to come here. So I said, okay, let's go to see Copenhagen. It was COVID time, so border was closed, and at the time was even difficult to travel. So at the beginning I say, okay, I will stay there a couple of months and then I will keep traveling. And couple of months become 5 months and then become 10 months and then become
that's the story
and
everybody
then,
says.
and then become what is it? But yeah, no, basically I should not even stay here. I just came here for travel.
Yeah, like all of us, bro.
Yeah, like most of the people you see in the street, they came here for 1 week and then they was gonna stay. We used all the visa.
But as I see you, bro, you're not really like all those guys you see on the street, you know? Like, as I look at you, you know, like, you're a bit different from all this. You know, we know a lot of crazy people that live here and like this typecast of a person that lives in Copenhagen, and you know, you're kind of different from it. Like, you have a little bit more like posure style. You care. You know, your restaurant looks amazing. You know, the standard is a little bit higher than the regular Copenhagen resident. You know.
No.
Don't be shy. It's all good.
No.
And how came the idea for the restaurant, for the container, which I am promoting right now? Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
The idea, it came. I mean, it's very.
You took a container and you made it a restaurant. You know, that's incredible.
I mean,
and the place looked like, I will put now like a picture of the place just for people. Exactly. Or here, like somewhere over there. Yeah, like that place looks amazing.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I mean, it took me 6-7 months of renovation.
And you are dedicated, man.
I mean, all my background, what I did in my life was work in restaurant.
Yeah.
So I can even say I grew up in restaurant because first job was when I was 16 in the restaurant of in the bar where I come from, and so I saw many places. I work in many places over the world, and I work in high-level quality restaurant in many parts of the world. So that give me the chance to see places and to took ideas.
Yeah.
You know, you can steal from everyone
And create your own.
And create your own, exactly. So the container, I mean, my first restaurant when I worked in Monaco was a little bistro, very nice, very, very nice, where I have the fun to meet. For me, it was like the first experience in Monaco, so it was like a shock, was something very, very particular. And then that restaurant give me a lot. And that's the idea of the breakfast, for example, to make this menu all day long. So, I mean, every restaurant where I work give me something, and that's it.
And how was the whole, like, starting the company, opening the place, getting to know your customers, building the place? That's a big step in someone's life, you know, that you are not sure. You came to this island, you came with a dream and an idea. Okay, I'm going to open a restaurant and I'm going to...
I mean,
like,
you know, when you are motivated doing something, you don't see obstacle.
Yeah.
It's easy. Of
Yeah.
course, for example, when I was in Europe back in the days and was trying to catch some notice, some you know, you in internet you Google all the how to open a company in Thailand, how to make a business in Thailand, and then you start to check website with annonces of restaurant and bar and stuff. So you start dreaming all the time. And I mean, for me, I knew a little bit of what I was going through.
Yeah.
Because I knew
you
that,
had a vision.
I knew that that I needed to have a company with a Thai part and all these kind of things. So my limit was the language, because I mean my English, I speak English, but it's not how I can.
And nobody's English is it's all good.
But I mean I can have a better English. I can have a better level of English. So when I came here, my English was even lower. So that was the only limit. But I was not scared because I learned many languages my life, and I knew.
Yeah, I know you know like fluent French.
Yeah,
being Italian.
And so I knew that even this is gonna be solved easily, and then I create the company in an easy way.
But as I see it, you have something bigger than motivation. You have discipline. You know, that's something else. You know, motivation is something that comes and goes. Discipline is something that stays with you.
Something I always knew in my life is that you have to wake up every day and go out there to make money.
Yeah.
That's something, everything, that if you are in Thailand, if you are in Italy, if you are wherever you are.
Yeah, you need to make some income.
You need to know that if you don't have any income, nobody's gonna make it for you.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, you need to wake up in the morning and go grind it. And
that's for sure. And so something even harder is to make money in Thai baht.
Yeah, you need to make more of it. Yeah.
Because something is make money in euro and I don't know dollar. I never make money in dollar, but something make money in baht is not easy.
You just need to make more of it.
But we are here for that.
And how came the idea for the container, like the building itself? Because that's unique. I haven't seen something like that.
The container was there.
It was already there.
The container was there. Yeah, it was already there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And it was a restaurant, or it was
just a Thai? It was some Thai restaurant, some Thai cafe, very basic. But I see like that.
You saw the potential.
I saw the potential. And I saw the gem. You know, like it was just I need to clean it and can shine again. It was something that like, especially when I saw it for the first time, I saw wow, these things has potential. So we can work on and take the best of it. And I think it doesn't look bad, but
It looks amazing, bro.
It can be better, of course. You can always.
Everything
be better.
can always be a little bit better, you
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
Like you need to still have your dream and your goals, and like always like look on the next step. But sometimes it's important to just stop and understand that you've done something great.
But I'm never satisfied. I'm someone who is never satisfied.
And that's why you are going to succeed. But you don't need to be satisfied in order to look back and see like, oh my God, how much have I grown until now?
But you can't stop. I mean, of course, if I look 4 years ago, I was in Italy and dreaming about this restaurant.
Now you work for yourself.
Now I have the restaurant. I'm not satisfied. I mean, because I know that I can do better and the restaurant can be better. So that's the thing. Never been satisfying is something.
Yeah.
Because
it's a drive for you.
Yeah. And even get bored of things, I think is important things to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because many things get me bored very easily, so I need to switch and to find something interesting again, something that can motivate me again. So now things are going well, so I hope that keep going that way, but I know that this is not the end. I mean, I will not sit on this.
And you have more ideas that you want to do, and like more like ventures that you want to go in this island. Do you see yourself living here for a long time?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I never see myself any place like longer. Even when I stayed in other place, I never think to stay there all my life, because basically I see myself back in Italy. Like when I will be old, I see me like working in my land, my field, like doing my stuff, doing my flower, my vegetable, like having my chicken. Like
that's awesome. You want to be a farmer. You want to have a farm.
Not really a farmer. No, I mean just like
to
like,
have your own spot.
Having my own spot with my animals. Like living easy life, like the same life I'm living here finally, because even I'm not living like a life like very exciting.
We live good.
Yeah, but I'm not living like the exciting life. No, because many people, that's happened very often to me. People write me and text me and call me. Oh, you're so lucky. You're in holiday. You're in holiday. No, I'm not in holiday.
You don't feel lucky?
I feel lucky, of course, but I choose.
Yeah.
I mean,
you wake up in the morning knowing that
nobody bring me here, and nobody bring me in any place where I went. Every time I choose to be there, to go there, and to do this and to do that. So I don't understand really when people tell me, oh, you're so lucky because you're living there, or you are in holiday all the year. No, I'm not in holiday.
Yeah, no, I'm working my ass off. You have 3 days a month of the full moon that you're basically getting kept.
Every day is even if it's not full moon, especially when you have a business, you are working for yourself. So basically, there is no day
off. You have to just be there. There's
everywhere you are, not in here. I mean, even if you are in Europe, you have a business. Even if you're not there, you're working because your mind is thinking about your business, and then you have to work. I mean, you have to work every day. There is no secret, no shortcut, no.
Yeah, you just need to go there and do the job. That's the shortest way to just do it.
And that's it for everything in your life, for the gym, for sports in general, for anything you have to do. You have just to do it.
Yeah, you have to show up.
That's it. And that's the first thing you have to do it. If you don't,
you will find yourself going back home.
Many people told me, would you like to travel more, to visit the country you visited? Would you like to come to see? Man, it's a ticket. Just book it and take the flight. You don't drive the flight.
Easy.
You don't have to drive the...
Yeah.
Just sit in there and someone gonna bring you to Bangkok. That's it.
And as you hear from like your friends that are still in Europe and things like that, like, what's the situation right now in Europe is like in kind of a weird shape right now, right? Is fucked. Italy also like...
They fucked. Everybody's fucked up.
What's your point of view about it?
My point of view is very delicate.
Please.
My point of view is very... No, I mean... let me tell you something.
Please.
Let me tell you something. The situation is fucked up completely because there is no I mean, there is no law, there is no common sense, there is no common, there's no there is any civic sense, because people are just arriving from desperate situation that
Yeah.
I totally understand, but they are arriving in places that are not in a situation like you can like say, okay, welcome, there is for anybody.
Yeah.
You can sit on my table, anyone can
Yeah,
eat.
we have enough for everybody.
No, the situation is not like this, even for people from that country. So the situation for me is just need to be, I mean, to be in some way organized.
Yeah.
That's it. Just stop it, and the people who are there, who want to work, who want to be a normal person, can stay. Who comes to make crime, to make these kind of things, there is no paper of kick out. It's a kick out you have to give them. That's it. A little bit of deportation. That's never
Just a little bit.
No, I mean it's a heavy word, deportation. I
Yeah.
don't want to use this kind of word.
Yeah,
We're
because
gonna cut
sometimes
this.
you
We're
can
gonna
think
cut
about
this.
immigrants. You can think about immigrants that like, okay, the first generation, I do get it. But what do you do when someone is getting born into a country that, you know, I was born here. You cannot like deport me because
No, of course, I'm talking about this.
No, of course, I know.
There is people, Italian people, even they don't looks like Italian people, because when you think about Italian people, you think about me, you know, like a typical stereotypical white man, and that's it, like a Mediterranean man. But you know, now it's not a problem of your color or whatever you looks like. It's a problem of you are here in a legal way or you are here in an illegal way. Like
Yeah.
here in Thailand, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Like here in Thailand, the same things. People come here in a legal way, stay in overstay, they get kicked
I don't know
out.
how people have like the courage to overstay and be here without a visa. You
Here
know,
in
like,
Thailand,
why would you do
they
something
fucked
like
up.
that?
They just idiot as well, because we're gonna expect that Thailand gonna say, oh no.
Yes, stay, no problem.
So, I mean, for Europe the situation is different, because people come here like they thinking they are in holiday and then they're gonna stay. But in Europe people come and try to come there to find a future, to find a job, to create a family, and blah blah blah, whatever they want. So okay, I understand that, but I mean, must be I don't know how to which word I should use, but just some rules that work. Okay, you can come here, you have 2 months, 3 months if you don't get a job, and with the job, if you don't get the documents, sorry my friend, you have to come back to your country. I mean, it's sad to say, but it's like this. And everywhere I went, I always respect the laws
Mm-hmm.
of the country that is welcoming. Even here, I didn't came here, and I never came in Thailand with the, you know, many people come here with the think that, oh, I'm rich, I have money, I will go in Thailand, I will people there are well bad paid or whatever.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. As you say, my employees are very
No, I know
happy.
you are very generous
And,
towards your workers, and you are
especially
very,
because I put myself in their place.
yeah,
I mean,
in other people's shoes.
yeah, so when I think about my waiter, for example, I think when I was waiter, so
Yeah.
I always prefer to pay them something
Yeah.
more, because
You're compassionate about it because you understand that you are in a even more fortunate situation than them. You know,
Yeah.
you have the capacity of understanding, like that. You have awareness. You can look left and right. Some people just live in their own bubble and cannot think about anyone other than themselves. You know, and that's
Yeah,
one of the
that's
things
sad.
that I like about you. You care about others exactly the same like you care about yourself.
yeah,
you know,
because
if
you
you
know,
see
I really,
injustice,
I'm someone
you
who
act.
I'm someone who I don't like that something can be done to me, so I don't do to other people what they can do to me,
Yeah.
because it's something I cannot really accept. And I'm, for example, for example, for when I was waiter, nobody ever give me any euro more, just because I show that I was like part
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
what I was doing. I was really concerned. when I see my employees that are concerned what they are doing, I always give them a little bit of award. Because anyway, people work for money, so they want money, and when they see that you give them money, more money, just because you are happy they giving something good, they feel even better, no?
100%.
And money always works, man.
Yeah, it is. It is. There's no avoiding it.
There is nothing that I can tell you. There is nothing that's work better than money.
If you want a quick, easy way, pay.
Even when you have to make understand someone something.
Yeah.
For example, when I was manager, I have like 30 people to run to deal with, and when there was only one thing that scared them, it was always, this week you will not have tips.
Yeah.
That was the only thing to say. Oh, okay, I will stop it.
Makes sense.
That's what the only things that stop people to.
Yeah, it's
shit.
straight to their pocket. It's like more efficient than going straight to their head. And like I heard that you've been a lot of time in France. How long did you live in France?
I lived 10 years.
And like as an
10 years,
Italian in France for 10 years, did you feel any kind of like, oh, you're different, or you're not from here?
What you mean?
Like a guy comes from out of the country, do 10 years here in the country, in our country. Did you feel any like French people like looking at you like, this guy? Like getting different treatment because you are not local?
I mean, something to say about French. They are really, really like welcoming in a way, but in another way, not really welcoming. Okay, because they're gonna always point the finger. That's typical French. But no, like in France, there is many races. If you can say me,
you can say whatever you want.
I mean, there is any kind of people who live in France. There is African, Arabs. So there is any. So Italian is just. No, I mean, my experience in France was very nice. It was very. I mean, productive in a way, in a career way, because in hospitality, if you want to work in Paris, if you work in in Monaco, in places like this, it's very important and give you a huge like I don't know how to boost exactly to arrive in and find some job and so that's one of the reasons I went there and I lived there. And I had a great time there.
10 years,
10 years, yeah. 10 years. And
from which ages?
From 24, yeah.
24 to 34, oh my God, that's a lot of time.
Yeah. Yeah, I grew up there.
It's your entire, like, growing, like, those years of your life,
Yeah, 10 years is a lot of time. It's a lot of time. And what I was saying?
I'm gonna ask you something else because I know a lot of things about you, but one thing that always like was curious, I was curious about, is like, what is your connection to this island surrounding so much, about the spiritual side of things and how you look about what's going on inside.
You know exactly what I think about all this.
I think I know, but I want to actually know.
You know what I think.
Please give me something,
bro. It's wolf ticket.
What is
wolf ticket?
Please explain.
It's fried hair. You know how you can call. There's many terms to call it. It's a shite. What I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say the truth. I'm not spiritual at all.
Yeah.
Okay. So these kind of things cannot connect with me. I can. They don't match with me. And I'm in Italy. We say like San Tommaso. I mean, no, I don't believe it until
I'm gonna put the definition of what it is.
Okay, I'm gonna believe it until it's not in front of my nose. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm very, very, very practical.
Material.
Not material. No,
No, not materialistic in like
practical.
money,
For
but
me,
if you
it's,
can
you
see it,
have
it exists.
you have headache, you take a pill. There is no
Yeah.
story behind.
You don't need to sit for.
There is no story behind. And I understand people need these kind of things because they are weak. That's my point of view. So they need to research to find something that can give them this strength, this reason of life to do something, and they feel special. So if they feel special, good for them. I mean, who I am for say that you are not special? But for me, there is nothing special because they are, most of them are not really even EP. I think it's just a moment, you know, like 10 years ago maybe there was people who do something. Now people do this. Now all the people do yoga. Now all the people want to be healthy. All the people want to be like connected with the spirit and shit like this and whatever. So it's just a
And
trend.
for you,
I don't know.
Inside of you, when you think about yourself, okay, like you would find yourself like any kind of religious or like you believe that.
No, I'm not. I'm
That's
not
also a
religion.
thing, you
I'm
know?
not religion at all.
Do you think
I
it
believe
came
in
from
God,
something?
money. That's it.
You think it
That's
came
it.
from like an experience in your life that blocked you from it, or you will just?
No, I mean I grew up in Italy, and you are Christian. There is no way you.
Yeah.
So you are Christian and you do all the Christian things. You know, the regular things, baptism and communion, and crazy. I don't even know how to translate these kind of things. So yeah, technically I'm a Christian, but I don't go to church since I'm maybe 11, 12.
Yeah.
That's the last time I've been in church, or I talk to a priest or some. So it's not because I don't believe in God. Yeah, I don't believe in God as well, because for me that's the life. I'm really practical.
Yeah.
I don't believe in even or
Yeah,
stuff
the
like
word
this.
God is like super, like, you know, you think straight away religious, and I like to call it like also like I don't think I believe in a God, but
No, I'm really believe that this is the life.
yeah,
That's it. You're bored because you know scientific.
there is no next. You go nowhere from here.
No, but even there is no like you born because the stars. You born because the genetics works like this, and that's the real reason. That's already explained, and that's it. And I mean, can be sad because people can say, "Oh, but it's so sad. You don't have any."
Yeah, it gives meaning to
Yeah,
things.
but it must give you the brave to live this life 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is the life for me, so it's now I have to live what I
you
want.
know, you
and do
cannot
the
wait
experience.
for the next
No,
life for
and do the
everything to be good
Maybe
and
the
heaven.
experience I had in my past, because I lost my father when I was 23, 24, and he was very young. He was 52, and these these big things happen in my life.
Yeah.
It changed. I mean, the little way to see the life, not
your
the-
perspective.
Exactly, this little change
Yeah.
perspective in my life, because now when I want to do something, I just say, okay, I will do it, and that's it, because I cannot wait. I cannot.
Yeah, you have now and you have nothing but now.
Exactly, and sometimes time is priceless. You know, you don't have time to do stuff, and you cannot do the same stuff you want to do now when you will be old. I mean, if you want to climb the Everest, you cannot say, okay, one day. No, you have to do it now. You cannot do it when you will be 70.
And what are some dreams that you have that you still want to accomplish? Like, where is it going, this now thing? Where are we
Now, the
going?
new dream, I don't really have a new dream now. I mean, yeah, the dream now is to just keep the things like this and keep all the stuff growing, and next step, I don't know. Honestly, for the moment, I don't know, but there will be soon a next step. Even because living all the time in the island is even a little bit boring.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta.
So that's even one of the things that I don't live. I don't see myself living here a long time. But at the same time, when I see what happened out of the island,
Yeah,
I want to
listen,
stay.
we are so lucky of
I
being
would
here,
stay here.
and not
So-
like mainlands. Like the Israel right now is crazy, and Europe right now is even crazier as I see it. And like, you know what, we are so lucky to be here. Not even lucky, you know, we created it for ourselves. You know, we brought ourselves here. You know,
Yeah,
we,
exactly.
we chose
We're
to be
lucky,
here.
but we choose to be here.
Yeah, we made
so-
ourselves lucky. You know, we made the right decisions at the right time that lead us to the place we are. You know, because if I look left and right about around like friends that I have, like the way we are living is priceless. You know, we gotta be appreciative.
My
of,
friends are, I mean, my friends every day they tell me that I'm living the dream because they have.
yeah,
they
and
has-
like being in the mind that like, yeah, I am living the dream is like, I think it
Yeah, bro, but,
creates
they-
something inside of you.
They had their choice. They did what they did. I mean, they choose to stay to create a family. They choose to have kids.
Yeah.
To have credits with banks.
To take loans.
To have credit with banks. I have credit with nobody. So
We don't like banks
I
anymore.
don't like credits, especially with banks, with everyone. So no. So yeah. I mean, I understand it's not easy, but we need to. Anyone need to do what he feel to do. I mean, for me, it's always been like this. I felt this need to come here,
Yeah.
to came here, and to do something different, because for me Europe was finished, but was finished in terms, I mean, in terms of, for example, of my career. I did all the steps, okay, from dishwasher, waiter,
Yeah.
manager, and
Owner.
the only one I was missing was owner.
Yeah.
So I was thinking to be an owner in Europe, but I was fucking scared because
To be invested in euros is.
even for the situation in general in Europe,
Yeah.
I was scared. I was here. I always said, okay, if I make problem, I just take a flight, come back home. I don't give a fuck. So
Yeah.
that's a little bit.
You know,
Help
you
me
take
and,
risk, but it's still manageable. You know, if you go back to Italy or to.
You know, I always thought that okay, I will make what I
Yeah,
have
you
to-
are gaining experience here, you know?
If I will make any trouble, any problem, I will take a flight, come back home.
Yeah, I recommend everyone.
Creditor will not
everyone.
follow me until
You
then,
know,
no?
probably not. I recommend everyone to come to places like this for at least couple of months, just to experience the fact that like you have the ability to live life on like an easier mode. You know, like here you can work your ass off. That's right, but you can go in the morning to the gym. You can take care of yourself physically and mentally.
It depends, because people need comfort,
Yeah,
and the Highland is in lack of comfort.
it's lack of comfort.
For me, no. For me, no, absolutely. For me, I'm very comfortable in the Highland. But many people needs different things. You know, I have the example of my friend that they came in Thailand, for example, for holidays, and they tell me, oh, it's dirty, oh, I cannot eat that
Yeah,
food, oh,
yeah.
that is disgusting, that this, that, oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Different standards.
So different standard, exactly,
Yeah.
and so for many people cannot be a good experience, because we're gonna cross the lizard, the big lizard in the
Yeah.
street. They're gonna be scared. They're gonna see the mosquito bite all the body. Will say, oh, that's a shitty thing. They don't like the fact that they go to the beach, there is no water, or so
Yeah,
different style.
it's for certain people
It's
living
for,
here.
I mean, it can be hate and love
Yeah,
easily, but I
Yeah.
think Thailand in general, and you must have certain attitude, not even
Yeah.
attitude, certain
perspective about things.
you must be easygoing for many things.
Yeah. Like workers, you know that everything, there's a little language barrier.
For
that you
anything.
need to, yeah.
For anything. Because even when you are tourist, you come here and you go to a restaurant, you order food, they don't understand you.
Yeah.
And they bring you the wrong food.
What now?
It's just an example, but for
Yeah.
a tourist, so I can understand a tourist. He's in his country, he order food, they bring him the food, what
Yeah,
he wants,
and everything is going great.
You come here, you order a pad thai, and they bring you, I don't know,
Whatever.
and you
Yeah.
say, no, but I said pad thai with no.
Yeah, and now you're starting 40 minutes
And
argument
then you say, oh, you see, Thailand.
about...
Yeah, that can be a reason for many people.
And like for the people that come to you and tell you like...
No, can I
Oh.
take out this?
Yeah, you can take it off.
So hot. Bro.
It's all good. For the people that looking at you and like saying, oh, he's living the dream, is this, is that. What do you have to say? Like, I'm going to take it off as well for us to be... What do you have to tell them when you're like, oh, my life is not perfect like you think?
I told them always the same thing. My life is not what you see.
What's the negative part?
Because
of being
many
for
people,
you?
many people take the life of the people and they base their life on Instagram.
Yeah.
So they see free picture, but I'm not posting the picture of myself washing the dishes. I'm not idiot. But
yeah, I remember myself coming to your place like.
But it happened during
a couple
the day.
weeks ago when you were completely soaked. Bro.
Yeah, when I move.
Yeah,
like
and
sweat.
suddenly the coffee machine and this and that
so
and over there.
Yeah, it's not the what people believe though. Yes, it's a dream because whenever you have the time and you are free, you can take your scooter and in 10 minutes you are in a paradise.
Yeah.
You are in a spot where people pay a lot of money to come and just to see. So yes, it's a paradise, but the life is here is the same like
at the end I see some people over here like also like the paradise I think is in your head, you know, like if your perspective is like loving and caring and you're positive about
if
the
you
place,
feel
people
good.
can live here and still be in hell.
Yeah, if you feel
know?
good, but there is people who live here is not happy. I don't understand why. Just
Yeah.
come back to your country. So
So why you're still here?
So why you still here? No, but I understand sometimes there is situation people are forced because of I don't know, you know, even someone have a business or someone else have a investment or whatever. So I can understand, but the situation. But for me, it's a little paradise. The life is good, but it's not all gold what shine.
Yeah.
What we say in Italy, that's what we
What
say.
you show is not always
I
what's
mean,
going on.
I mean, it's not easy. Like everywhere it's not easy, especially when you earn your money in baht.
Yeah.
And that's it. After, it's a beautiful island, and I think people must promote the island more because even the island need to grow and become even bigger. I'm
crazy.
someone for the building, and many people here in the island are not happy about
No, give us the
building.
forest. And
Where are the free? Where are the free? The free are still there.
yeah.
Because most part of the island is a natural park.
They are talking about like an actual like airport here for the next couple of years.
They was already building, right?
Yeah,
They
they
stopped,
started.
yeah,
they
they
talk about 2030.
I don't know, but airports can be even the greatest thing to do because the airport.
Yeah, they're thinking about Bantai next to Echo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just could be just close to the container.
Yeah. Straight from the airport.
No, I mean, need to build more houses, more villa, more roads, more service, more. Even for the island is good. Even for the Thai people, I think they. Of course, we don't need to build like a skyscraper, like we're gonna destroy the. But when people build a nice villa, like inside the nature, inside the rock,
to
like
complement nature,
it's become even something beautiful to see.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, it's something beautiful even to see. For, of course, if we're gonna put some blocks like this in
Yeah,
front of the
not caring about
like in
nothing.
Spain, for example.
Yeah.
Spain, they did kind of things like this. It's a shitty thing, but of course, if people gonna keep building like this, taking care, and it's gonna be a huge things for everyone, for the Thai people, for the expat, and for the tourist, for everyone. So concrete, concrete, concrete,
Build, build, build.
concrete, concrete.
Bring
concrete.
more money home.
In Italy, there is a guy who is very funny. He make like jokes about politician, and sometimes make the part of politician. He say more pussy and concrete for the country. that's the like the motto. You know, more pussy and concrete for the
Yeah,
country.
we got to talk about the Italian way of living couple of times, and it's super interesting, like the difference that there are like at different cultures. You know, like when you say like the Italians are
Italian is the. For me, I'm Italian, so but Italy is over the other country in the way of living the life in general, in the bad and in the good way, because in Italy there are very many things very special that when you are outside of a country, you notice that we have this kind of things very particular in many different sector and topic. I mean, it's very funny sometimes. We are so proud for many things.
You
for
made
the-
great stuff, you know. At the bottom line.
Yeah, that's maybe one of the reason we are so proud of ourselves. But yeah, we have many way to live the life. I mean, there is the people in Italy, like from the north, they think that the life must be only work hard. People in the south are a little bit different. Like yes, we have to work, but we have like even to live the life in a good way. Like enjoy the life and enjoy the like living the life, like enjoying every aspect, eating good, dressing well, looking good, and like these are the.
Be in the top of your game.
You can say that.
Yeah, that's great. But also, like, I can feel like something about this barrier that is between like the man and his feelings. You know, there is something that's going on there. You know, like, oh, you need to be a macho and you need to be strong and provide.
I mean, it's it's always been like this. It's always been like this for. I think it's something from Italian as well, but even more for Italy or from people who come from the south of Italy. It's something like a little bit stereotyped, but very true, because that is the society is like this. So if you are someone, it's better to be no one. I mean, the society, it's very. I mean, I don't know how to say this. Let me think about. I mean, even the society is gonna give you the example that you can have an easy life in Italy, and you can have a easy success without do anything,
Yeah.
anything important. So this give the people like the the shortcut to
Mhm.
have. We want always Italian people. We want always have the shortcut
Yeah, to make it easy.
to make it
not go for the hard.
easier, or for example, just because we think that we are gonna be smarter and make you like in in a different way. That's happened
You're gonna get a lot of messages after this, like,
like,
bro, like,
this happened. This happened for example in people from Napoli, from Campania. They are always trying to make it shorter and take the shortcut to make it easier and to make it faster, and because we believe to be smarter than people. And yeah, that's something that's typical for my country. People believe to be the smarter, and I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. What else? About
Do you see yourself like at the near or far future, like you want to raise a family? You
No
don't
way.
see yourself having kids, huh?
No.
What is the thought process behind it?
No, kid sucks. No, it's not for me. People, kids yelling all the time, screaming. No, cleaning us. No, I never felt this. No, it's not for me. No, definitely no.
Definitely no. Nice.
No, it's not for me. And
That's admirable, you know?
It's never been in my mind to be a father.
Actually, it's very admirable to say like, okay, I don't want to have anything because my life is precious enough for me.
I'm so
As
jealous
they are.
of my life.
Yeah,
You really?
yeah.
I'm so jealous of my life. I don't want anyone that can change my life.
Yeah,
or
I
make
can understand
some-
that.
I'm jealous because I don't want. I mean, I don't want to sacrifice anything. If I'm, maybe it's egoist. I don't know if egoist is the right word.
It's whatever you choose to say, you know, whatever you think it is, you know, at the end of the day, like you are the master of your
And
thoughts.
there is so many people out there. What the fuck? I have to make another kid. No, if one
yeah,
day.
there's so many already.
Yeah, there is already so many there. No, I mean, and I'm not for. Even if someone want a kid, nowadays you have to think about it twice because today
That's a hard thing to do, huh?
it's a hard thing to grow a kid straight, not fucking weird.
Yeah.
Tomorrow come back home with the green hair. He tell you, he's gonna tell you, Papa, I'm queer. I don't even know what the fuck is a queer. I say, what? Queen?
What do I do now?
Queen? I say,
You
yeah.
raise a kid for
Take the CD of Queen. You can play it. I know, really.
what do I do now?
That's one of the reasons why I don't want to have a kid. I cannot be a good father because I'm sure I'm gonna not accept too many things. I'm a little bit old fashioned, old style. I don't know.
Yeah, but sometimes, you know, like great people that is living like and nobody accepted them. It got it like driving them somewhere they need to be. You know, like you don't need to think, as I see it, yeah, that you're going to be a bad father because you don't accept some things. You don't accept.
Yeah, but
some
you can
things
be a
because you
father
care
absent.
about the
You can
kid.
be absent because
Yeah.
you can just. I mean, I think it's hard to say. I don't want to
Yeah.
say things that maybe I can regret, but that's something scare me because I don't. You cannot.
The responsibility is huge. Some people
Responsibility
just
huge,
put
and the
kids in the
result can
world
be catastrophic.
Yeah.
I mean, people gonna say,
You're
yeah, the
playing with
important,
bombs.
yeah, the important things is gonna be healthy, whatever. Yeah, it's important, of course, but it's important as well that it's not a dumb bus. I mean, you see kids today over here.
Yeah, I
No,
do.
you see kids over
I
here
see.
today. They are with a
The kids
Greek.
that get to live here, you know, especially the foreign kids that lives here, you know, they get to live a reality that is
No,
beyond like
Here it's different because they are not in contact with the reality.
yeah, they are
foreign.
not.
But when you are in when I was in Paris, I saw like the strangest people on earth. Like people with color of hair, and I mean, I have nothing against all these against
Disclaimer.
this. Okay, I have nothing against all these things, but it's not my.
Yeah. It's not yours to have, and you don't have to get to, you know.
It's
just
not my kind of. I'm very. respectful of
Yeah.
everything and anything, because I won't be respect, as I said before.
Yeah.
So I respect anything.
What you give is what you
But
get.
I'm telling the truth. I can, if I have this in my home, in my family, I don't know how I'm gonna react.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine you have your kid, you put a lot of effort on him, you play with him, PlayStation, you bring him to football, you try just to be
Yeah.
a normal guy, straight guy, and then he
And then
came
life
back-
happens.
and then life happened because it's normal. Right? I'm not saying it's wrong,
And there are so many things that
but
can. Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm gonna like reject him or whatever. But I don't know. I mean, you can be gay. There is no problem. Okay. What I don't like is when people are freak. You know, like they dress weird, they act weird, they just are out of the world. That's
Yeah.
the only things I don't like. There is any problem with the sexuality of anyone,
Yeah.
and
It's their own life. It's
yeah,
for
exactly.
them.
Anyone can do whatever he wants in his bed.
Yeah.
Okay, when you are in your bed with your girl, man, or whatever,
Yeah.
you can do whatever you want. That's not my problem. That's what I don't like. It's the same like what I was saying before about people, mystical people. You can be mystical, man. There is no problem. But why you dress like this? I mean, why you cannot just wear a shirt or why you don't have to wash yourself, or you don't have to wash your hair? Why you? I mean, after when people go too extreme, I mean, in the extremity
Yeah.
of the.
Sometimes, like, the problem is not what you do; it's your try to force it on others. You know, to
No,
push it over.
The way you want to show the people what you are.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't need to show anything.
You need to show yourself.
You just need to
If
do
you're
what you
secure
want
in
for
what you're
yourself.
doing,
Yeah, do what
then
you
why do you
want
need
for
to show-
yourself, but you don't need to show. I mean, I would like that everyone would you dress like Kanye West, all black, you know, no face,
Yeah.
gloves, no shoes, black, like this. There is no narcissism. Because this is something like that's social network, Instagram especially. I'm not an Instagram person. I have
Yeah,
no
me neither.
picture. I don't post almost nothing. So I'm not an Instagram person. But people just use Instagram to show what they are not. And same happen in the street. When you walk, you see people dressed in a particular way or acting in a bar with the friends in particular way, just because they want to show the people that they are different. They are.
Yeah.
I'm different. because
I wanna
because
be
I'm
unique.
different. Unique, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm unique, and many people think they are playing a fucking role in a movie. There is someone with a camera roll filming them behind because they think they are the main character every time. Like that's here, especially here in this island, there is a ton of that the main character. Like they are.
Yeah,
they are-
it's a true thing, a main character syndrome.
yeah.
That everything is
They
revolving around.
believe there is someone is filming them
Yeah.
every time. Like I am the main character. I'm the girl. Because my story is so interesting, is so different, and my background and me. I'm so different. I'm so unique.
Yeah, so deep.
You are
Come
nobody.
Like all of us.
You are nobody mixed with nothing. You know, like you make a cocktail and you drink it. That's what you are.
Let's finish it with something positive. If you could give, like, any 25-year-old guy or girl
Me.
out there, yourself, if
Me
you
myself,
could have give
25. Andrea, don't smoke. Stop smoking. No. Any advice?
any advice, something that you
The
would
best
do?
advice I can give to myself, it's to anyone, it's to travel, but not direct travel. Go to holiday, 2 weeks, and then you
Yeah.
come back. Oh, I know, I was there. I know the country. No, you know nothing. You was there 2 weeks.
Yeah.
No, just travel in a way. If you are young, especially, go there for 1 year, 2 year, work, and then switch another country, work, and that's the only thing. That's what I did. I start young, so I cannot start younger because
Yeah.
it was the limit. I
Yeah.
finished school and I left. But yeah, the only things I can advise to someone, to anyone, or it's just like that. Just go and live your fucking experience from A to Z.
Yeah.
Everything. Don't regret. Everything one day gonna pay you.
Mhm.
Everything you do now, one day gonna pay you.
Have a
And
good perspective, meet weird people, accept others as they are.
use condom.
That's an important one because we don't want
Use
him coming back with a green hair.
always, because one day someone can call you from some country and tell you
Yeah.
there is a little.
Little Andrea
So,
walking around.
No, for me
Thank
there
you
is
so
no.
much for this, bro. Appreciate it.
Join the journey, stay